Hello. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming in. I am Amy, the Talking Hands. So I am new to this, but I am trying to make sure I'm posting. And honestly, I've been kind of sick for the past few days. So today I am going to do something I feel is simple, but I think the results are great. Okay. And to do that, you see, I have this very thin, low weight, I guess, cardstock, whatever. It's not heavy at all. And I have two pieces that I cut from a scrap that are 4 by 5 1/4. So perfect for a card front. Guys, if you hear noise in the background, I'm also at work, so don't tell nobody. Okay. I also have this beautiful thing. How wonderful is that? And I am going to make some frames for card fronts, and I'm just going to use scraps for this. Okay, so this is probably the easiest machine in the world to use. Seriously. Basically, if you just want all the sides even, you set these in, the same places. So there's can't see it. Maybe I'll see it over here. 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, and a full inch. Okay, so you can have your border up to a full inch. And then whatever you set this as, you'll want to set this as. So the thing that happens though, if you want like something similar to like a Polaroid like these, with the wider bottom, you set these differently. Okay, so let's start by, let's do the Polaroid style. So this is going to be my bottom part, right? And you just put that there and then press with all your might. And then you want to flip that over because we're still on the bottom. And again, press. Whew, okay. Now I want this area to be the thinner. So I want it to be this size. So I am gonna go down, I believe, no, I went down to 1/2, did I? Okay, I did, okay, and same again, put it there, give it the force, may the force be with you, and there, with the force, boom. Hold on, just making sure we're totally good. I am like medium tech here, so now of course you could absolutely low tech this with a cutting blade and a ruler, no problem, your straight edge. But I tried that and I can't do anything straight, so I gave up. Okay, and that using the blade just it doesn't work for me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. So now for this side, we're gonna set this to the same depth as this bottom part because I only have one of those to cut. So set that there, take this thing, and you only want to cut, put it in the right place. You only want to cut these areas. Okay, and boom, one cut. Okay, now we want to come to there, to the 1/2, and that's going to be to cut everything else. And same thing, you only want to cut between those lines. or between those cuts. I will tell you though, like what I'm doing. If you do go over a little bit or mess up a little bit or whatever, as long as your lines are fairly straight, you're fine. And then last one. Okay, so you get this piece, which I'm sure will have other uses, and you get this, which, as you see, looks Polaroid-ish. Okay, so the second one, I still want to keep it kind of thick. Let's do 3/4 around. Okay, so, and this, because they're all even, you just punch them out. Nothing to think about. And then we bring this over here and we go, wait, you move this up to 3/4 and boom, put that in, start it over here. Now, for many crafters, you have probably seen this tool. But it's a pretty cool little tool. It does exactly what it says it does. Without any complications. So again, that piece left and that. Okay, so we're done with this. Very, very simple to use. And now grab some, oh, I'm all right. Grab some pattern paper. So let's see what I have. This might be, yeah, that would work. And no, that's too thin, I think. So like I said, this is just all scraps. I went through and that would definitely work too. I went through all of my scraps and I oh, I really like that one though. I mean, y'all can, I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, so what I was saying, I went through all of my scraps, organized them a little bit. They're still not completely right, but they're pretty close, which is great. And as far as these two things, I'm thinking probably shaker cards. But just really cute ones. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through. No, I think those two are very nice. So this is my pattern bin, and then I have a solid color bin. Okay, so now the fun part. You could keep these things, you know, these little cutoffs as like picture corners. If these weren't just chipboard, I would, but yeah, they're just chipboard, so I have a whole bunch of them. Okay, so for this, I need, y'all, I'm gonna low tech this. It's kind of something about that size. That's measurement right there. That's solid measurement. This does not have to be a straight pretty line, but I at least need something to cut the line with. There it is. And the reason for that is because it's going to be hidden. This is my storage method. I don't know if y'all saw that. I just stick my pen in the mouse pad. Works really well. Okay. And then boom. And then stick it down, down. I could like use the tool to burnish, but this works. You know, I'm just trying to make sure the glue is properly spread. Let's glue this one down. And I think just like right there. Why right there? Just because I like right there. Okay, so that is down. I can close this for the movement. Like, this is like no problems. And then, like I said, low tech doesn't have to be beautiful, because we're hiding all of this. And I say that more for myself because I cannot cut a straight line. If I have, see, that's actually, I mean, it's not fully straight, but it's pretty good. Pat me on the back. And again, not worried about it being even. Nothing there. I love this paper. It's so pretty. Okay, so now normal stuff. We're gonna cover around the back. I'm overthinking this a bit. Like, I'm like, do I need to get my scoring tool out? Like, but I don't. I just need to fold this over. Though I am going to burnish it down. Just make sure I get a sharp enough line there. Y'all, look, if I lose one more thing, just one, I swear, you know, oddly enough, even the thing I can always find is in hiding. What is wrong with me? What am I gonna do? Life, Calgon, somebody. I'm not trying to show y'all all this mess I got going on. I really have cleaned up a lot. but not completely too. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on it. Not focusing. Let me make sure we're still in this. Okay, guys, sorry, I had to restart real quick, but here we go. We are still in this thing. Yay! Okay, so I did this one. Let me get that down a little better. Okay, so the reason I always pull stuff close to me is because I can't see. Boom. All of that is folded as I need it. And like I said, as long as you have a little bit of overhang, you're fine. And that's all I have over here is a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. This one I need to, give it a little bit more pressure just because of how small the space is. But that's fine. Okay, so that over there. And doop, 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 doop. And that over there. Okay, so now we need to get them corners. I don't know what that sound was. And so I'm just mitering the corners, no big deal. Remove some of that bulk. And at this time, okay, because these are like same steps all the way around, I do just try to work the same process for each one before I move to the next step. So miter, cut them out, stick them down, do the folding, do the miter, and then grab some glue. Get rid of that. So the glue, like I said, this part super easy. There really is no reason to like flip these around like this, to be honest. It's just, I guess, continuity. Okay, and this I need to thin out a bit. And this one too. Basically, I don't want this edge to go past here. And same on here, might as well do it. I know you're saying, well, it looks like a frame one way, but not the other way. I know. We'll get there, I promise. So, again, glue, and then wipe. Y'all, I swear, when I get done with glue, like, I have so much on my hands, it's ridiculous. Really. So, I figured out that, some people might worry about, starting out worry about just talking to yourself in a room. But I talk to myself all the time. I live alone, and I willfully choose a hermit lifestyle. I would rather not. But because I would rather not be outside dealing with folks, I never got COVID. Now, I'm not saying that I won't ever get it. It could happen. But, so far I haven't. And I need my thingamahoosit. The whatsamabobber. This should be tomorrow. Maintenance should be coming to my place and replacing some screens that my cats decided that they needed to barrel through. And boy, did they. Fortunately, cats are pretty good at stopping themselves, because the first time it happened, one of them went out on the ledge, and she could have just flown off. Fortunately, I'm only on the second floor, but still, don't want nothing to happen to the babies. Okay, see, this part doesn't have to be pretty. You could use double stick tape here, if of course you have a wide enough tab. I don't, so I don't. Okay, so that part is done. Okay, sorry, I had to look up and check, make sure I was still recording. Boom. Okay, so now I need something I can cut upon. I need to burnish that. Art glitter glue likes pressure. Remember that. It will help you. Okay. Now, this part also does not have to be neat. Ugh. How did this get on here that tight? So, I nearly stabbed myself. I hope y'all didn't see that, but I did. Okay, so I'm going to take out, again, doesn't have to be neat. You're just taking out a section, because you're going to cut it off at some point anyways. Have I mentioned that I do not handle these things well? I am a danger to myself. I have a very good friend that every time she gets a knife in her hand, I'm scared for her. And then we're gonna go from here to here, and you'll see how straight that is not. But same thing. All the way around. And you want to get down into the corner of it. Okay, so you should have that. No, you don't have to cut out the center part, but you're going to cut it off anyway, so you may as well. And I'm still going to have some that I need to cut more off of. Um, so if y'all haven't realized, we're actually almost done here. I mean, with the basic part of it. After this, you can embellish. You know, make cards with it. Actually use it as a picture frame in like a journal or scrapbook or something. The world is your oyster, and it is your craft, so do what you will with that. Okay, so now we're going to fold this over this. And remember how I said you would have to take off more? Well, and if I didn't say that, because I might not have. If I didn't say it though, I meant to. Can move that out of the way. And it's usually just the sides. Okay, and these two should be just fine. Oop. Glue on my fingers, and I promise you, if I could figure out a way to attach this thing closer to me, it would be closer. I like slow work days. It's kind of chill. Okay, so that, and because of this pattern, it looks freaking seamless. But, you know, doesn't matter, because once this is down, you're not going to see it. Now, other uses I could see for something like this is like kids' crafts, to make little frames for them to take pictures home to mom and dad, especially in, you know, like church group or, you know, after school, something or another. Okay. Give it that pressure it so desperately wants. And that's that one. So now let's take care of this one. And this one doesn't look like I need to cut too much. But, you know, I try to do all the things before I do the final glue, you know, do any glue down that needs to happen at that time. So if I needed to do any cut down, I would have done it before gluing like I did in the last one. I know y'all saw that. Like this, I don't like this angle. There was just a little tabby tab right there. It had to go away. Okay. That. And I'm checking on work. Slow day. The joy of working from home. Now understand, if work did need me, I would immediately stop this. Because them's the folks that pays the rents and the other bills. And they have expectations. So anybody that may have heard me talk about work interrupting my crafting time, this is what I mean. Okay, so come on. So here I am. That turned out lovely. I likes it a lot. And they both are quite pretty. I hope y'all agree. That is plenty. That is more than big enough. Okay. And another one. This is not big enough. Oh. Maybe just. Maybe barely. Like literally barely. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Okay, so I want it to go there, down to there. Nothing fancy. Now, I honestly buy very inexpensive acetate, so there's no, cover sheets or anything to protect it. Yeah, protector sheets. That's what they're called. Yeah, we don't have that here. So, I think I can cut right below this circle. And yeah, that is good. Okay, so this is right about here. This would also be really nice to send in Happy Mail. For someone to use in their own wonderful way. Okay, guys. So, again, not concerned about glue, showing or anything like that, because this is the back. So it can be messy. Like, when used, nobody should see this side. And if they did, well, why are they looking? Yeah. Okay, so I want this to go outwards. Of course, it's not all going outwards. So I want to sing, and I know I'm not making money or anything, but I still don't want to get a copyright claim. I don't want that to be a part of my little stilo. So why is this getting worse? Why? I put way too much glue. Okay. Okay, so who, as a child, used to put glue on your hand, dry it, and then peel it off? I need y'all to know that this, in kindergarten, oh my gosh, I used to do it with paste all the time. First of all, paste is fun. With that being said, though, I had smooth hands at that point because the glue took care of everything. Okay, so this I would have much preferred putting that down straight the first time, but here we are. Okay, so this is what happens when you leave your pen out. I'm going to have to, of course, go through here and do some cleanup on these fronts, but that's okay. They're still cute. Can y'all tell how not fancy I am? Okay, so I was looking on this scrap that's left, and I love this little flower situation. So this one, or this paper pack, was Echo Park, and it was like the Sentiments one. I can't remember which version, but yeah, there's like a couple of versions of the sentiment packs. And this is a fussy bubble cut. So many YouTube crafters are so good at this, and I would love to have a brother scan and cut so I didn't have to do this, but it would be harder on this piece right here because I'm trying to take out the whole thing, and the brother scan and cut looks for outlines. You know what messes me up on fussy cutting? Having the other side, like it makes my hand feel trapped. Like when my knuckles are under, like this part, I don't like it. Almost there. Now the other one also has a pack of paper, and I have scraps from that, so I'll have to look for that. To decide on